Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to talk about how to water roses. Now, roses are such a beautiful addition to your garden. They bloom all summer long, and they'll grow in almost any climate, cold climates to warm climates, and they do really well almost anywhere. And in the wintertime in the Northwest, we don't really have to do anything to them because they like to be on the dry side and we get plenty of rain and moisture. If you live in a warmer climate, you've got to water them year-round. And there's a few tricks that I like to follow when I water my plants. The best time to water a rose is depending on the season. So in the summertime when it's really, really hot, I actually water them at night because it's so dry and hot that I want them to soak up all the water for the next day. In the spring and the fall, I'd rather water them in the mornings because that way they'll never get mildew and they won't stay too moist either. When selecting a water nozzle too for my roses, I love the ones that give you the options. So I can have a jet, a shower, a center, a cone, a full, or a mist. So when I'm watering the whole plant itself, I put it on the full. But if I'm watering any flowers in bloom, and that goes for any parts of my garden, I like to put it on the mist. So by misting them, you can protect the blooms and they won't be damaged in any way. And make sure and water them in the morning or the evening, because if you water them in the middle of the day on a hot summer day, they'll get water spots. And the water spots, just like on your car, if you wash your car in the middle of the day, a lot of times you get water spots if you don't wipe them off and they don't dry completely. But either way, I water my roses whenever I get the chance. And if they look a little wilty, I soak them. I go to the point where they almost a little bit droopy and I soak them again. And that way they do really well because they really want to dry out in between watering. So water them when you get the chance and make sure and let them dry out in between.